No one is coming to save you, and why that is a good thing. And I believe in a positive mindset. I don't believe in a negative mindset. Most of these people that talk about no one is coming to save you, they talk about the negative aspects of it, that you didn't get the silver spoon, you didn't get the diamond spoon, you didn't get the golden spoon. And I know people that have the golden spoon, the silver spoon, and even diamond spoon. Not the diamond spoon one. You could say diamond spoon. It is all about your perspective. If you think 1 million is a 1 million, well, not even 1 million, it is like most likely 3.3 or 5 billion, 5 million, 3 or 5 million, it is diamond spoon. You would consider that. I know a friend of that, but I consider that to be a gold spoon. Okay, I would consider 100 million to be a diamond spoon, but gold spoon. So the problem with that, it is that if you do it yourself, the in the starting this I said that why that's a good thing. If you do it yourself, you can do everything. The problem with gold spoon is he fixed that, but in starting they have a lot of control over you, a lot, too much control over you. Think of it. If suppose if your dad is rich and you don't want to go to college, he will he will make you go to the college. It doesn't matter, he will make you go to the college. What he can do, you might love the fancy cars, you might love going out with your friends, you might love all those things, and he will take everything away from you. He would say, if you don't go to the college, I won't give you any money. And you have to go to the college after that. You have to, because your perception will get destroyed, this and that, all that stuff. So you have absolute control over you. And now you can't disagree with him. I think that's a very worst place to be in. You can't disagree with him. Suppose, suppose you started dating young, and he found out, and he said, "Don't date young. Date when you are 25, 17, not 17, 25, 27, 28. Date when then." Now, if you want to date, he would just say, "I'm not gonna give you any money." So that's the worst thing. Think of it. You are living in, if you are poor, you are with handcuffs, you can't do anything, but you can mostly roam around, but you can't do anything. Okay, you are in handcuffs. But if you are this poor, you are still in handcuffs, just golden ones. And the worst thing is, now you have experienced something. It is like you get out the golden handcuffs works like, for when you pleases your master, he lets you go of the handcuffs, and you displeases him, he throws back you in that. And the worst thing is, your perceived value is higher, and now you're in the worst terms. Rather than if you're poor, you're just poor, your perceived value is higher, and now you're lower term. It is like with a mask. With a mask you can't speak, this and that, you will feel very bad. So that's not so you shouldn't wish for that type of life, because you don't know. You might, I am not saying rich parents are not good, but if that parent was, if your parent was rich and he's a good person, and I would say that's a very amazing thing to have. But most likely he would have ego issues, and you can't disagree with him, and that will probably take a lot from your mental health, a lot. And you can't be the man, because let's just say, if you want to scale in life, you need to have a thinking of your own, and you need to have freedom. And I love freedom. And I love freedom. You know why? Because the freedom of, if I want to go to a trip tomorrow, I would just be like, yeah, I'm going on a trip, and nobody can say anything to me. He, my parents might say, with whom and when you are gonna come back, and just that, not too much. And they might say, take care, this and that. That's basic thing. That's not controlling. The controlling would be no. How many of you have experienced this? You ask something and they say no. That is controlling. That it is showing dominance. Okay, you might not think in that terms, but this is what it is really is. So don't wish that somebody came to save you. Now back to the topic. No one is coming to save you. Why that is a good thing? I gave you the first reason. The second reason is, if you have done everything yourself, you can never go broke after that. If you know how you have done that, and you analyze, and you are not a dumb person, and you analyze, you can do that over again, and you have that, I would say what that is, a safety net in your mind. Not even if you don't have that much money, you have a safety net that you can make this work. Okay, you know how to make this work. You have a safety net in that place. And after that, you don't have to listen to anybody. I think that is the most amazing life you can live. You don't have to listen to anybody. And the people that say that the rich parents thing is good, it depends on the parents. But most of most of the friends I have talking to, the bigger problems are there. There are unique problems there. They might not have problem with letting their child go out of hunger. Most people are not that broke. But let's just take an example, a supercar. They might let their child drive a supercar. But the thing with that is, let me give you tell you from an tell you example of that friend. His friend, like my friend brother, real brother, or he might be a cousin. I didn't ask for if it is a real or cousin. They have a very let me rephrase the word. They didn't had a good understanding, and now he is on house arrest because of his brother. Because his brother, his, my friend became more successful than him. Okay, more successful than him. He still has money. It isn't like he's broke. He still has money, but inheritance will get you only that far, and you have to scale from your own mind. And he scaled from his mind, and he is here now. His brother is jealous, and they had, and I won't tell what they had, but he's now on house arrest. Now that's a different type of problem. You might say, yeah, I am broke, this and that, but your brothers are aren't trying to take everything away from you. Are they? Think of it. Okay, so change your mindset, bro. Please be positive. And if nobody is coming to save you, you don't owe anything to anybody. Think of it also in that way. If nobody saved you, now you don't owe anything to anybody. You can do whatever you want. At your downtime, suppose somebody came to save you, now you will feel obligation to help that person if problems come to this and that. And I am saying, if somebody helped you in your downtime, you should help them too. But if nobody came to save you, that's a think of it, how good of a thing it is. If nobody helped you, oh, you don't have any favors that you have to deal with in future. Nobody has advantage over you. And you know what that advantage can be? Think of it. I'm gonna give you a very extreme example, but it could be that, suppose you both go out to drink and you think a girl is cute, but now he also think that girl is cute. It shouldn't happen. If you're friends and this and that, you should this and that. Now you think that girl is also cute, and he says to you that girl is cute, and out of out of the weight of his gratitudeness over you, or the weight of his, let's just say, good thing that he's done to you, you would say, yeah, you should approach it, even if you like that girl. And they get married after that. They date and they get married after that. She would be your wife. And now you are thinking this is very extreme. Yeah, this is extreme, but I'm just giving you an example. It won't happen, and you shouldn't think about all those things. But know for a fact that all of these people that are saying no one is coming to save you, this and that, they are putting you in a negative mindset. And negative mindset doesn't help anybody, not even you, not even around you, person around you. If you find joy in negative mindset, be that 100%. I never find that joy. That's why I'm saying negative mindset doesn't help. But if you find the joy in that, I would say just do that. People might be dumb, you are smart. And I'm not saying this in a sarcastic way. Suppose you find a gold mine, and you start selling gold, and you said to people, if you I have a gold mine and I am doing this and that. And people might say, no, you don't have a gold mine. Most people won't believe you have a gold mine, but in today's world people will believe that. But I'm saying is, if you know something and people don't believe it, and it is true that you are doing something and people don't believe it, why do you need to convince him, convince that person? Just do whatever you want, bro. Okay, see you in the next one.